The year is 2028. I'm Dr. KP Stoller, and I never thought I'd see the world like this. It all had to collapse, and it did. I'm grateful I wrote out the dystopia and the collapse that destroyed it. I just wish I was a young man again, so I could do more to help manifest the revisioning that's going on. Now, instead of fighting, controlling, and exploiting nature, we're trying to help nature. And in so helping nature, we help ourselves. There is no separation. I won't live long enough to see most of the changes, but I've seen more than enough at my age now, 74 years. The men in my family usually never get past 74, but they smoked and developed cancer. I took really good care of my body, mind, and spirit. My health and stamina are important to me because I am one of the green dot people. Fairly inconspicuous, but visible if you give half a gander at our hands. Never would I have imagined I'd be called upon to be socially as popular, for lack of a better word, because I had untampered DNA and my sperm was free of contamination. In other words, I didn't get the COVID jab. So I'm grateful, but I really think I would be enjoying myself more if I were back in my 20s, where the sky was almost the limit of what a healthy male could do in their life, and under the sheets. The whole thing is bittersweet, actually. I'll never see my progeny get past their teens, even if I remain healthy. But never in my wildest dreams did I think my twilight years would be spent making whoopee with even a single woman, let alone hundreds. And I thought my line was going to die out when my son was killed in an accident in 2007. Why am I servicing so many green dot women? Because the bioweapon sterilized most men and made their female counterparts infertile. Men pumped out spike protein instead of sperm. Women had their eggs destroyed. The unvaxxed green dot women want to get pregnant first and foremost. They just don't want to waste their time mating with male bioweapon survivors for that reason. Never mind they don't want to be exposed to spike proteins. I did my best to warn years in advance what was coming, but few were ready to hear. I felt like Chicken Little. No one wanted to believe the world was being controlled by an elite globalist class who would purposely destroy civilization so they could rule over a prison planet. Listen to me. This vaccine isn't what you think it is. It's a bioweapon. We're being lied to on a massive scale.
You're just a conspiracy theorist. The government wouldn't lie to us. They're trying to save us.
The evidence was there, but people chose to ignore it. Willful ignorance or brainwashed, didn't matter. The result was the same people became sheeple being sent to slaughter. Oh my God, it's worse than I thought. The cellular degradation is exponential. This was never a vaccine. It was a ticking time bomb in our DNA. The insane part of this was if you know the Earth's frequency is rising and the population is waking up, the globalists should have used their money and influence to get in front of that parade. But the globalists chose destruction instead. They were nihilists and misanthropes.
Reports of turbo cancers are coming in from all major cities. The death toll it's unprecedented. We're receiving reports of widespread societal collapse, including static interrupts. Whatever you do, don't get another booster.
But alas, for those who signed on to the New World Order, there were no other options, or at least that was what they convinced themselves. They had set a course for destruction, and now we all had to live with the consequences. I wish I had been wrong about all this. But I wasn't, so I am here ready to help rebuild in any way I can. Nature abhors a vacuum, and with no borders and no governmental infrastructure, a massive influx of immigrants quickly took possession of all the abandoned houses and living spaces. The world as we knew it was gone. It's like a whole new world. The air, it smells cleaner. But what's become of humanity?
Please, can you help us? We're sick. We've heard stories of a doctor who went into hiding. Are you him?
I'm a doctor. Let me see what I can do. What are your symptoms? How long have you been ill? Were you vaxxed? Never in my wildest dreams did I think my twilight years would be spent healing the survivors of a global democide. But here I was, the reluctant hero of a story I tried to prevent. The world had changed, but the need for compassion and healing remained. There you go. This should help with the symptoms. Remember, your body has an amazing capacity to heal itself. We just need to support it. The plants that have thrived in this new world hold secrets to our recovery.
Thank you, Doctor. You're a lifesaver. We thought all the doctors were gone. Thank goodness you didn't get vaxxed.
I wasn't just a doctor anymore. I was one of the green dot people, a survivor with untainted DNA. And I wasn't alone. Nature had smiled on those who avoided getting jabbed. Fascinating. The unvaxxed developed a natural immunity. During the pandemic, we were made to feel like fools for promoting natural immunity. It was part of the inverted reality they wanted. We have a chance to rebuild, to do things differently this time, to live in harmony with nature, not in opposition to it. Those of us with the green dot have been given a responsibility to help guide humanity towards a better future. But we must learn from the mistakes of the past. Welcome to the Age of the Heart. Let's try not to screw it up this time, shall we? The future is in our hands now. Well, you see, adapting to this new world wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but, let's just say my medical background came in handy in ways I never expected. Now here's the thing about being one of the few men with, shall we say, operational equipment. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
But Doc, isn't that a good thing? We need to repopulate, right?
Oh, sure, it's great. If you enjoy feeling like a prize bull at a county fair. The reality is, it's a huge responsibility. Ladies, I know this is awkward for all of us, but we need to do these health checks before, well, you know.
Dr. Stoller, is it safe to have children, I mean?
As safe as it can be in this new world. Your bodies have shown remarkable resilience. Nature finds a way. Using salvage technology, I began testing survivors. That's when I discovered the full significance of the green dot. Fascinating. The vaccine didn't just sterilize, it altered the very structure of, oh my. The green dot, it's not just a marker, it's a sign of genetic resilience, of adaptation to this new world. We're not just survivors, we might be the next step in human evolution, adapted to thrive in this changed world. I'm sorry, gentlemen. The test results are, well, they're not good. But there are still ways you can contribute to rebuilding our society.
Easy for you to say, Doc. You're the one with the magic sperm.
Trust me, it's not as magical as you might think. The pressure, the ethical dilemmas, we have a chance to rebuild, to do things differently. But we need to think beyond just repopulation. We need to consider the kind of world we're bringing these children into.
And I suppose you have all the answers, Doctor?
No, I don't. But I have experience, knowledge, and a deep understanding of where we went wrong before. And I'm willing to share that, to teach, not just contribute genetically. My goal is to die healthy of old age at 92. It will be a momentous accomplishment given what all of us have been through. Not interested in setting any longevity records, just quality of life records. I also won't live long enough to have to deal with whatever problems all those children will get into. Now that will be the real blessing. Remember, it's not just about having children, it's about raising them to be better than we were, to live in harmony with nature, not against it.
Thank you, Dr. Stoller, for everything you're doing for us.
Well, you're welcome. Just doing what needs to be done, I suppose. The motto of the Age of the Heart is, "How may I serve?" And so, the Green Dot people began the long, arduous task of rebuilding not just our population, but our entire way of life. It wasn't easy, but then again, nothing worth doing ever is. My health and stamina are important to me because even I'm not invincible. Now let's check your vitals. How have you been feeling lately?
Dr. Stoller, are you alright? You don't look well?
I'm fine, just a bit dizzy. It'll pass. Where am I? What happened?
You're in hospital, Dr. Stoller. You had a massive adrenal collapse. We almost lost you. You've been unconscious for 3 days.
The green dot, is it still... I thought it would protect me from this. Magical thinking on my part.
It's still there, Doctor, but you need to rest. Your body has been through a lot. Even the green dot has its limits.
As I lay there, recovering, I couldn't help but reflect on the lost world and the uncertain future we faced. The weight of responsibility felt heavier than ever before.
Dr. Stoller, how are you feeling today? Your test results are back. We've been monitoring you closely.
And what's the verdict? Don't keep me in suspense, young man.
Your hormones have returned to normal. Better than we expected, actually. But there's something else. Your efforts to repopulate. The stress on your body has taken a toll. You need to cut back on all this shtupping or shagging, whatever you like calling it.
I see. So, the green dot people aren't invincible after all. We're still human, with all our frailties. You know, maybe this is a sign. A reminder that our true value isn't in our genes alone. It's in our ability to adapt, to learn, to teach.
What do you mean, Dr. Stoller?
My knowledge, my experience, that's what's truly crucial for building a better, more sustainable future. We need to teach others, not just repopulate. The green dot is a tool, not the solution itself.
I never thought of it that way. You're right. We need more than just good genes to rebuild.
Tell me, doctor, how much do you know about sustainable living and natural health practices? The kind that helped our ancestors survive for millennia?
I have to admit, not as much as I should. Our education focused more on pharma-controlled medical interventions that excluded education on diet, environmental medicine, lifestyle, and enhancing natural immunity on purpose. It was by design, I am afraid. So, clearly, not as much as I'd like, sir. I've always been curious, but there's been so much focus on just surviving the societal collapse.
Well then, let's change that. We have a world to rebuild, and it's going to take more than just repopulation. It's going to take wisdom, innovation, and a deep connection to nature. And so, as I recovered, I began to see my twilight years in a new light. Not just as a reluctant stud, but as a teacher, a bridge between the world that was and the world that could be. The green dot was a gift, yes, but not the only one I had to offer. Welcome to the age of the heart indeed, and this time, we're going to get it right. Not through genetic manipulation alone, but through wisdom, compassion, and a deep connection to the world around us. The green dot was just the beginning. Now it's up to all of us, green dot or not, to build a future that truly honors the best of humanity and nature. Are you ready to join me in this journey? I never thought I'd see the day when technology and nature worked in harmony like this. Remember, the Earth is a conscious, living being of immense proportions, not just physically but emotionally. It operates in the emotional realm, so one communicates with her with one's heart and soul, not with the mind.
But Dr. Stoller, how do we balance that with the technology we're developing?
Now that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's about integration, not domination. Look around you. What do you see?
I see plants growing alongside solar panels. And is that a water purification system disguised as a waterfall?
Exactly. We're not fighting nature anymore. We're working with her, enhancing her processes while respecting her rhythms. I wish my son were here to see how we have begun to recover and set a new tone of compassion combined with discernment. The problem is, we incarnate on Station Earth to be in our bodies, and it is almost impossible to meet our potential unless we are present in our bodies. I mean, it comes down to not being able to love yourself or anyone else fully if you are not present in your body. That should be motivation enough, right? It is just when you are not present enough to know you are not present.
Dr. Stoller, are you all right? Maybe we should take a break.
I'm fine. Just an old man's cough. Now, where was I? Being a nurturing male got me bupkis in the romance department pre-collapse. But now I am recognized as an authentic human being who happens to be male and whose gherkin still works.
Dr. Stoller, you're not going to tell us about your, duties as a green dot person, are you?
Now. That's a lesson for another day. Today, we're focusing on herbal remedies that can be grown in your own backyard. Fascinating how nature reclaims what was once hers. Look here, once a sprawling metropolis, now a series of interconnected green communities.
It's amazing how quickly things have changed. Do you ever miss the old world, Dr. Stoller?
Miss it? No, not really. I look back with nostalgia, sure. I will always miss my son. But the past is the past. And this new world? This world has potential. Real potential.
Dr. Stoller, will you tell us the story about the before times again?
Again? Well, all right. But remember, it's not just a story, it's a lesson. A reminder of what happens when we forget our connection to the earth and who we really are. We stand at a crossroads, my friends. The mistakes of the past are behind us, but the challenges of the future lie ahead. We must remain vigilant, compassionate, and above all, connected to each other and to the earth. So ends the prophetic tale of the Green Dot people. Stay green, my friends. And welcome. Welcome to the Age of the Heart. This is not just a new chapter in our history, but a new book entirely. One where humanity and nature write the story together. We may have fewer in numbers, but we are stronger in spirit. This is not the end of our story, but a new beginning. A chance to get it right this time. And so, life goes on. Different, challenging, but full of promise. This is Dr. KP Stoller signing off. Stay green, my friends. Stay green.